The first time you said hello. Butterflies the size of pterodactyls flapped their wings against the corridors of my stomach. That day, Cupid, he didn't have an arrow large enough to hold a love this size, so he hijacked a plane and flew it into my chest. That day, I fell for you like the World Trade Center. Quick and without warning. See, I'm going to be honest. It's not often that I find myself eager to write about love. In fact, most of the time when I try, my hands cramp. Just to show me how painful love can be. See, sometimes my pencils break. Just to prove to me that every now and then love takes a little more work than you planned. See, I heard that love is blind, so I write all my poems in Braille. And my poems are never actually finished because true love is endless. I've always believed that real love is kind of like a supermodel before she's airbrushed. It's pure and imperfect, just the way that it was intended. I'm going to be honest, I'm not a love poet. But if I was to wake up tomorrow morning and decide that I really wanted to write about love, you see, my first poem, it would be about you. About how I love you the same way that I learned how to ride a bike. Scared, but reckless. With no training wheels or elbow pads so my scars can tell the story of how I fell for you. You see, I'm not a love poet, but if I was, I'd write about how I see your face in every cloudy reflection in every window. You see, I've written like 1,000,000 poems, hoping that somehow, maybe some way, you'll jump onto the page and be closer to me. You see, I'm not a love poet, but if I was, I'd write about how you have the audacity to be beautiful. Even on days when everything around you is ugly. See, I'd write about your eyelashes and how they're like violin strings that play symphonies every time you blink. If I was a love poet, I'd write about how I melt in front of you like an ice sculpture every time I hear the vibration in your voice. And whenever I see your name on the caller ID, my heart, it plays hopscotch inside of my chest. It climbs onto my ribs like monkey bars, and I feel like a child all over again. I'm going to be honest. You know, sometimes I pray that God somehow turns you back into one of my ribs just so I would never have to spend an entire day without you. And I swear I'm not a love poet. But if I was, in my first poem, it would be about you. Thank you.